pains and lows of lows in my prayer time.
All right, we live.
I just want to share with you and let you know that God does the impossible. He is the
I don't know.
impossible. He is the resurrection.
Let me see.
And you gotta speak life over yourself. Speak life over your situation.
Okay, yeah, I see it. Okay. All right. How y'all doing? Come on in to the self-love journey. Conversations with Shei Atkins. Y'all come on in. Make sure my ring off and everything. I'm somewhere I'm not usually at y'all, so hopefully everything gonna go smooth tonight. Come on in. Okay, what happened to my music? Okay, there you go. Alright now. I don't wait that long. Can you hear the music? Is it too loud? Okay. Alright. Yeah, come on in tonight. Happy Friday. We made it through this day. Oh, you know, let me put up the come on in. Let me know where y'all watching from. Of course, y'all know I'm in Houston, Texas. The good old Houston, Texas. Good old country girl from the South. All right now. You ain't gonna take too long. We're gonna get started. I can't see who in here right now. I don't see they comments yet, but it's all good. Hey y'all. Welcome to the Self-Love Journey Conversations with Shei Atkins, where we learn how to have a healthy relationship with ourselves, where I talk to people from different walks of life, and just here to encourage each other, you know, to motivate and let you know you're not alone on your journey, you know. Ain't no faking the funk, ain't no trying to act like we something we not. We just being us, loving us. And tonight I have Ms Elena on here. Now Ms Elena, I think I came across her by, let me see, maybe a month and a half or so ago. How long you think? About a month and a half. And she tagged me on YouTube. And because, you know, I check everything, and I appreciate every comment, every view, every video, any kind of support. I'm very grateful. And so she tagged me in this video that she did. She was praise dancing to Loving Me, but you did another song too. What was it? I just remember Loving Me right now. And so I connected with her on Facebook. So connecting with her on Facebook, I saw that she has a heart for just the single ladies. I'll let her talk about it a little later, but just to help us, you know, on our journey as we prepare ourselves to be wives and stuff like that, and just living a single life. She has a ministry for those on Facebook. So that's how I connected with Ms Elena. And so just watching her posts and stuff like that, it was on my heart to have her on the self-love journey tonight to come share her story. I don't know most of it because, you know, this show is not scripted. It's just, you know, a conversation. So, Ms Elena, welcome. Thank you for saying yes. Let my people know who you are, where you from.
Yes, my name is Elena. I'm located in Virginia, Newport News. But I'm originally from Panama, Panama is Central America. And I grew up in Northern Virginia, the 703, so shout out to Alexandria, Virginia. I am a mother, I'm a sister, and I also I love to praise him, like how we sing the same. And the two songs that I also praise him to were Humble Yourself and Loving, just loving me and because of you. Oh my God,
Oh,
they just spoke to me. And I remember when I first started my self-love journey, I went on Facebook because, on stories you can find the different music and stuff to attach to your picture. And so I was
yeah,
looking for something that was about loving me. And your name popped up, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love this song. So
yeah,
then I went on YouTube and I found it, and then I started finding like some more of the music, and I said, oh my God, I love R&B, and she sounds like Keisha Cole and Tony Braxton and all of them. I love that type of
yeah.
music. And when I saw that, because I guess once you subscribe, then it'll pop up with the see the different things that you post. I said, man, she seems like she's humble and like she would respond to me. And so I tagged you on it, and yep, I was so happy when you responded.
I appreciate you doing it. I really do because people really don't have to do anything for you. When people take out their time just to think about you or to use your song as a way to express how they feeling is it's a blessing. So I don't take it lightly. But I remember going to your YouTube and I saw you talking about having to learn how to walk again as a testimony. Can you talk to us about that a little bit?
Yep, in 2001, when I was just doing work and everything, I was always afraid to cross the street. But and so this time, like the traffic was really heavy, and I said, okay, let me go to the school for a little bit and then come back and try to cross the street. And it was dark, and I think it was a little rainy and everything at night. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and cross to listen to the song. So as I was crossing, one car told me to go, and the other one, they didn't know why that car stopped. And as I was going, the only thing I can remember was just like spinning. A van had hit me, and I had fractured my pelvis. I had to learn how to walk on the roof to walk on the left side.
And how old were you?
I was 18 years old. I was just a few months away from graduating.
Wow. So what was that like having to learn how to walk again? Like what did that do to you? That experience?
I was just like, I don't know, in my mind, I said, no, I'm going to walk, I'm going to walk. It's like, I mean, at first, when it first hit me when I came home, I remember crying, but that was like my battle cry, just letting it out. But then after that, I remember my mom said, she said, don't worry about it, because you're going to walk with me. And after that, I just took that out of my mind. I was just happy. I think what didn't bring me so down was the fact that I was like, I went to school for all these years. I am not about to cross on stage without walking. And that was my drive to become a musician, to do that, to walk despite the medical condition that they said it was on history.
And so about how long did that take for you to actually just be able to walk again from
But
the time you got hit?
yeah, I think what happened, it was either April, I think it was April or March, and then in June was when I
Oh, it
graduated.
didn't take that long, but considering what had happened to you.
Right, because I said I'm gonna walk, but my therapist would tell me all the time, all the time, I'm not gonna walk, I'm not gonna walk, because under their assumptions, I shouldn't have been able to walk yet. But every time I keep practicing and practicing and practicing, and I think because of her being so negative, and I'm like, I'm gonna show her that I'm gonna walk. I kept doing it, and I did it.
Okay. Let's get into your self-love journey because we all have that place in our life where we have that defining moment where we realize, what, my relationship with me is not where it needs to be, or everybody's situation is different for me. It was a lot of settling going on. It was a lot of rebelliousness going on. It was a lot of trying to do things my way, which led me to rock bottom. And so it just hurt and broken, emotionally depleted, and I was just tired. You got to be tired. I was tired of hurting. I was tired of not being happy. I never knew when I would smile again. And so I realized, I deserve better, and I want to have a healthy relationship with me, because every relationship that I have is going to reflect this relationship with me. Every relationship we have is a reflection of our relationship with ourselves. So what was the defining moment that led you to having a healthy relationship with you?
I wanted to learn about myself in this journey because I would have to say that my journey dates back all the way to the emotional pain that I experienced throughout my parenting years when I was 12 years old. So it brought me a lot of it brought out a lot of anger in me. And now
Did
that
it?
I'm an adult, yeah, I
Wow.
think, yeah, it sure did because it was like, we were living in Panama for a while. My dad was in the military. And so we were living in Panama for a while. And then by the time I came out, my parents were together that long, when he brought us back, that they had divorced. And it was like, my daddy was leaving again. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah, I wanted my mom and daddy together too. I ain't want them to break up either. But you don't understand. People not being able to work it out when you're young. You just know you want them there. So I still
right.
want them together.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was hard for me, my mom, even my parents had sent me away for a little bit to live with my aunt because I had all this race anxiety. I even can
Mm.
remember being caught up in in a tug of war where my mom was pulling me one way, my dad pulling me another. It was a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what else? The divorce, affected you. What else leading you on your journey? Like as a teenager, high school.
hmm And then I put even in my teens around the age of 17, which I call my boy crazy years, I found myself being attracted to the wrong type of men. As I call them, a cross between a thug and a gentleman. Men
Mm.
with good, yeah, men with good heart and a bad boy all in one.
Yeah,
Not
you
even
wanted it.
realize, yeah, not even realizing that the ones that I was attracting were broken just like me.
Mm-hmm.
All they wanted was sex, or they either stayed in and out of jail, or they were just doing drugs and stuff like that. I don't know what I was thinking in those years, but I didn't care. I didn't even know what
Yeah,
self love was. So nothing.
I
I didn't know
understand.
nothing like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then in 2001, I felt like that's when the Lord kind of slowed me down when I had got hit by the car. It was sort of
Wow.
like he was saying, Evelina, I need to slow your roll. And I
Yeah.
truly believe that he allowed it to happen because I probably would have ended up pregnant by a
Mm.
guy that didn't even show up at the hospital when I was in the hospital when I got hit by the car. I remember I called his house when I got hit by the car when I was in the hospital, and his mom picked up the phone and she was like, "Baby," she said, he's not even here. He with another woman." Like, what? I think that pain hit me more than the broken bones. And I remember just
Wow.
crying and crying and crying. And the doctors, they were like, "What's wrong with you?" Like, they couldn't figure it out, but I just kept crying. They thought I needed to go on morphine or something. And
Yeah.
I was like, man, he couldn't even show up.
Wow. He was
Yeah,
with another one.
with another
Lord,
woman.
Lord
But
help.
yeah, but despite the naysayers and everything, like I was telling you, I made it and I walked. Um, but at that time I didn't have an intimate relationship with God like I do now. So in a way, I didn't even see it as though I was a walking miracle. So my Sunday
Yeah.
school teacher, he would say to me, "Evelina, you need to share your testimony." And I'm like, "What's the big deal? I walk. It's no big deal." Even though I
Wow.
had grew up in church morning, noon, and night, but I didn't see it as it was the act of God. And then when I get to my college years, self love, I didn't know what that was. Self worth, I don't know what that is. I was still clueless and attracting the wrong ones again. And
Yeah.
any new guy that came my way, I was like, nah, he's boring. I don't want him.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, but and then it was until 2005 when the Lord brought a good man into my life. I mean, he was everything that my friends would complain about their man not being.
Wow.
But the only problem was that I was still broken. I was still
Mm.
broken and I wasn't used to that type of man. So in that season, I didn't know how to receive them, Shay. I didn't know how to receive them. I mean, I was never really taught how to treat a man. Like I said
Wow.
before, my father was the best daddy. He was the best daddy to us, but he never really like sat down with us and spoke to us about relationship and how to treat a
Yeah.
man. And I have a bunch of sisters but no brothers.
My.
And yeah, and the only thing that I can remember my dad saying one time, he said, "If you play your cards right, then that man will be ruling." And
Mm.
but I'm like, what cards? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
How do I play it?
Right. That's right.
I ain't know nothing. I was
Yeah.
clueless. Like, how do I receive a good man? I had no clue on how to love him. And like I said, I didn't have no brothers. I never saw it being modeled in my parents. Because my mom and dad went together, so I didn't see that example at home. And I made so many mistakes that I ended up living with years of self-condemnation,
Mm.
depression. And at one point, I was even drained from trying to fix something that only God Himself could fix. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, layers on top of layers of emotional pain because I wouldn't let go and let God. But then in
Mm.
2017, the Lord gave me another wake-up call. At the age of
Mm.
34, I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
My Lord.
Another layer of grief and pain. And I'm like, Lord, why me? Why me? And that's when I heard him say, Evelina, why not you? Be strong, courageous. And I know that when I see you, you're going to testify to my goodness. So why not you?
Come on.
And yeah, and so I walked in my healing. I walked in my healing knowing that I was going to make it. All
So
while
let's talk
healing.
about that process a little bit.
Yeah.
When you found out and what you had to go through. Just, was there any hopelessness? You know.
He said hopelessness. Like if I
Yeah,
ever
was there
felt,
any hopelessness? What did you have to go through? How far did it get? How bad did it get for you?
well, one thing, I never wanted to know my stage. I
You,
didn't want to know because I felt like if I knew what the stage was, that I was going to feel like maybe this might be too difficult for God. So
wow.
I never wanted to know. Yeah.
So
One time my doctor, hmm,
you didn't know the stage?
I never wanted to know. One time my doctor blurted it out, but I was like, I'll never blurt it back out.
Wow.
Yeah. She was like, I don't know, she felt like it would empower me if I knew. Yeah.
Wow.
But I never did. But I had to go through chemo. I had to go
Uh-huh.
through radiation, and I lost
Uh-huh.
my hair, everything,
Wow.
hair,
At
everything.
at 34 years old.
Yeah, but breast cancer can happen at any age. There's a little girl
Yeah.
that was 11 that was diagnosed with breast cancer this year,
Wow.
and my doctor thinks that I probably got it from being pregnant. Can you believe that? Like, you can get breast cancer from being pregnant. She said I may
Lordy.
have developed too much estrogen.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean that doesn't stop me from wanting to have another one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so because of it, I now have to do a treatment which is I think it's a total of 10 years or 15 years I have to be on this treatment, and it has me on menopause, so I don't have no period.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but the bright side is I can wear white whenever I want to. Like,
All right now.
I
Wow.
had to think about it that way. Yeah, but
Wow.
throughout my healing, I still wore makeup and everything. I used to wear wigs because for me, I needed to see myself the way that I wanted the end result to be, which was healed. And
Yeah.
I wanted to see myself healed. I couldn't rock a bald head because that's not how I saw myself as being healed, healthy, and whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
God
I
is still
finally
healing and working
say,
miracles. God is still
yes,
healing and working miracles right now. He's still answering prayer. We're looking at a living testimony right here. God brought out breast cancer
yes,
on the other side of it. That's a blessing.
yeah. And I just thought about it. I even lost one of my breasts. In the
Yeah.
beginning, I wasn't supposed to have lost it, but then
Mm-hmm.
things shifted and I lost one of my breasts. But At first, it was like, oh my goodness, I can't live with no ugly breasts because that's what my doctor had told me. She was like, no, you're young, you can't live with no ugly breasts and stuff like that. But when the reconstruction failed, they tried to reconstruct it. When it failed and all that stuff was dishing out, I said, you know what? No, it's not worth it. I'm not going through no more surgery. I'm
Yeah.
gonna love myself the way I am, just like this. I'll just wear a prosthetic, and
Yeah.
the good thing about it is that let's say 20 years from now, I decide to get surgery, reconstruction, they'll do it because it's not like I'm doing it for cosmetic reasons. I'm doing it for
Yeah.
medical reasons.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with my prosthetic. Ain't nobody can tell. Sometimes I don't even wear it, and my mom be
Wow.
like, "Girl, you forgot your titty." I said, "I'm kidding."
Yeah, yeah, I don't even care. Yeah, I'm still here. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah. So, how did you get into having a heart for single women to, help us get our mind where it need to be?
Yes, I have a group called the Bad Girls to
Y'all go
encourage single
follow.
women. Yeah, to encourage single women who desire to be married. And I'm trying to think like how that has been. So all my friends, we were all in the same boat. Like we all had a desire to be married. And I remember one time, the Lord dropped in my spirit to go have a retreat. And so I asked my friends, I said, let's have a retreat and let's do our nails and all this stuff. And he's like, no, it has to have a purpose. So we started studying from a book called The Bad Girls of the Bible.
Uh huh.
Yeah. And from there, we came up with the idea, all of us have this one thing in common. And so let's start encouraging women to shine, knowing that as they shine to Christ, then He
Yeah.
will give them the desires of their heart.
Yes,
So
he
that's how
will.
that happened. Yeah, and I've had it since, I think it's 2012 that I started that group.
All
Yeah.
right now. Yeah, we really need that right now. It's a lot of stuff leading us the wrong way. That's all I can say. You have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And I just want to be a positive example. Because that's what I needed. I want to be
Right.
what I needed. At that time. What about you? Because you say you're an author,
Mhm.
artist.
I'm an artist of many ways. Yep. I do voiceovers. I love acting. I love dancing. I do designing. I call my cooking now art. I love,
What?
yeah, in the midst of the pandemic, the Lord like just raised the magic wand and overnight I became a chef, which is crazy because my daddy used to always tease me about not cooking. And people would tease me that some mom would bring the ice. But now they can't say that. Now they want me to bring some out to you.
What kind of voiceovers you do?
I do a lot of devotionals. Sometimes I do promos or book launches. Anything that somebody wants me to read, I'll be their Aaron. Just like Aaron was, the voice piece for Moses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And my dream is to be able to read voiceovers for Joel Osteen.
Oh, okay. Come on now.
Yes.
And what I was gonna ask you about your book. You have a book.
Yes, I have a
Tell them
book.
about your book.
Yeah, it's called Healed from Cancer to Survivor, a journey that inspired all. It's still in the editing stage,
Yeah.
but what it is throughout my journey as a breast cancer, I wrote every single day because writing was what was therapeutic to me. It was as if the Lord gave me that gift to be able to pour out of me all the comforting words that He wanted to give me to be able to encourage me on that journey. So I wrote it
Yeah.
every single day because I said, you know what, I'm not going to post anything on Facebook when I got diagnosed because sometimes a lot of people, the first thing they think of when you're get diagnosed from cancer is they think you're going to die. And
Yeah.
so I needed people who were going to encourage me and think positive about it and knowing that I can survive. And so I started this blog where I wrote every single day, like I was saying, and people were just encouraging me. It was like I developed my own personal support group. And so I've turned all that blog um, entries into a book. So it's a transparent journey of everything that I went through because I feel like people need to be educated when it comes to cancer, because
Yeah.
for me, before I even got diagnosed, I had an aunt that passed away from breast cancer, but I didn't know much. The only thing I knew was, okay, people do chemo, but what is chemo, like exactly what goes on? And I feel like if people know exactly what happens to somebody when they're going through it, then they will have more compassion and they will be there for them and become their support group. Because my doctor said to me, she said 80% of your healing was attributed to your faith and to your support system. And so it's important to have a strong support system, and that's what I want my book to do, to encourage not only caregivers, but also cancer survivors to know that they can survive this, and they should walk in their healing, and that God will be their strength with them through it all.
Yeah, that's right. For those watching, listening to your journey, listening to your story, what does Lina's healing process look like? Your self-care process. What does Lina do for healing and emotional, support, self-care, and stuff like that?
Yeah, I have a life coach, and that's what I'm doing right now. I go to my different sessions and just learning how to peel all those layers of pain and hurt, depression, and all of that. So that's what I've been doing. I also get up every day and I, try to put my makeup on and everything,
Mm-hmm.
because I want to look at myself in the mirror and be like, man, I look good. I don't have to hear that from a man. You can say that to yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, and so that's what I've been doing, and also I've just been doing all the things that I've been wanting to do, as far as like all my dreams, goals, and aspirations. A lot of times I would wait on a man. I would say, okay, when I get married, then I'll do it. Nah, you
Yeah,
don't have to wait till you get married to do all those things.
that's right.
Start doing them now, while you're in this season, while God got all your attention. So that's all part of my healing, instead of depending on somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very important to healing yourself and not relying on someone else to be what you can't even be to yourself. It's very important to learn how to be your own best friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's some other things you do for like? What do you like to do? What do you do for fun?
But I write. Sometimes I
Okay.
go out. Like, I love to write. Like, I don't know. I just absolutely love, like, write for anything. I love to
Yeah.
write. I love to perform. I think that I be feeling like I be on stage whenever you see me doing those videos and stuff. I don't know if you see the
Yeah.
latest one, but I felt like I was
Uh-uh.
on stage performing. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I love doing stuff like that. Like, sometimes I can't wait to just have a quiet time to just be able to dance. I used to love traveling, but not right now. But I love traveling, and I love cooking. I see
Yeah.
it like as an art now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to everybody that know me know I like to get by the water. If I can't get by the water, I'm gonna set my room to make it look like I'm at the beach house or whatever. Um, just reading, watching movies. Really, it don't take much. I'm a homebody. I like to be at home. Yep,
Yeah.
I like to be at home. But if I do go somewhere, I like to go to the zoo, uh, museum, just little stuff. I think it's important to just do stuff that you like. I like sitting on the porch.
Right.
Just the simple things that you just gotta do. That you don't need nobody else to do. Right? Paint at home. Go to paint with a twist. Like, do stuff. Get out. Get out. Just have a healthy relationship with you. Whatever you feel like you can't get, whatever you feel like this man or this woman gives to you, learn how to give it to you. Learn how to create that feeling within yourself.
That's
That
true.
that
Yeah.
way, if something happened, somebody walk away, walk out your life, you know how to feed you. You know
Right.
how to feed you. It's when we don't know how to feed us that we feel like all is lost. Our life is over, but it's not over. It's just beginning. God is trying to teach you how to fill your own cup, how to get closer to Him, and allow Him, let Him teach you how to be what you need. What you need.
That's so true. Yeah. Yeah. Like, for me, it's just Maybe I love being at home. Sometimes I like going out and eating different foods and stuff like that. I love Indian food or trying different ethnic foods and stuff like that. But I'm actually a
Yeah.
homebody. Like just to be alone and peace. I barely even watch TV. My
Really?
TV is, yeah, I barely watch TV. So I don't even know why I have one.
Yeah, I just use it for YouTube
Um,
and watch a movie every now and then. But yeah, just expressing self-expression is very important. What does your soul want to do? What
right,
does your soul like to do? Everybody, they gonna like something different. For you, it's writing. For me, it's writing, journaling, singing, writing a song. But
right.
what does your soul like to do? Let your soul express itself. Everything doesn't have to be, an obligation. Let your soul, yeah, do what it do. Do what it love to do.
Right. I even started buying myself flowers. Like every couple
See,
of weeks, buy myself flowers so that way I
that's
don't have to
sweet.
depend on a man to buy me flowers.
That's right.
Hmm.
What else? What else do you teach the singles? What's important for the singles to know that you've learned?
I would say that to just get rooted in the word because one of
Yeah,
the things that the Lord told me, He said to me this year, He said, "Baby, I need you to shift and refocus." Like because was so focused on the promise that He had for me, and I
yeah,
need to shift from it and then refocus to look back onto Him, knowing that when I look towards Him and doing the things of His kingdom, then all of these things that He promised me, they will be
yeah,
added to me. But I needed to shift and refocus. So that would be my word of encouragement to them. To stay
yeah.
rooted in God.
That's so true because when the focus is not on him, sometimes we make the wrong choices. And
Yeah,
sometimes, we trying to make somebody else happy.
right.
And we start neglecting ourselves in the process of trying to, we lose focus. So, yeah, you got to keep the focus on God, keep the focus on you and on your life and what God has put you here to do. And the
Right.
people and things that are needed to assist you on this purpose and journey will be added to your life. But you have to align. Bring focus back on God.
Exactly.
Yeah, bring the focus back on God. That's very important. So,
Yes.
you have a website or YouTube for the people?
Yes. I have a YouTube, but I don't like it's Lena, but I think they said after so many likes, then they'll give you a custom link. So I'll give you the link and then we can post it up. Because right now it's like really long.
I was real long.
Right? Because they said
That,
after so many likes, then they customize it too.
oh, what? Come on, YouTube, boy, I tell you.
Or after so many followers or something like that. Yeah.
Well, they can
But
still follow you on Facebook, though.
yes, on Facebook it's Evelina Johnson Buendia. And then I have an Instagram which is Evelina_JB. And there you can follow my healing journey, my
Yeah,
self-love journey, and even my breast cancer journey because I'm getting ready to post a lot of things with it being breast cancer awareness.
you
And then
said.
promoting my book.
Yeah, we got to see what's going on. Instagram
Hmm.
/ who?
It's Evelina_JB for Johnson Buendia.
I think this right. Let me know if it's right. Oh, is that it?
Yeah, yeah.
So you follow her, hook up with her on Facebook. What is it? What's the singles group?
It's called The Bad Girls. So and then bad is BAAA girls. And a bad girl is a single woman who desires to be married. She knows that God is able and faithful to make her dream come true. She walks the walk of faith, trusting God all the way, and people look at her and be like, "Man, she's bad." So that's it's
Come on
actually
now.
bad.
That's it. That's it. So
Yeah,
keep doing what you do. Keep on letting God use you. Keep on sharing your journey. Keep on encouraging us. We need what you have. Anything else you want to share about your journey, about self-love, or anything you want to say to the people watching
yes.
before we go?
Yeah, I wanted to
Go.
say that. That ever since I started loving me, I've been doing so many things, like I said, so many different things that I've been accomplishing when my eyes were taken off the promise and focused on me. And best of all, I'm learning to love me. And I've come to realize that I'm valuable, I am strong, I am courageous, I am beautiful, I am powerful. And in the words of Shei Atkins, I am somebody, I'm going places, I'm going higher and higher. I'm moving forward into my greatness because I deserve it all and I'm giving my all to loving me. I love that song. It feels like it was written for me. And I remember when I was dancing it, one of my friends, he was like, Evelina, you know that's not the song, right? Because you dancing it like it's just
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love it so much. And let me tell you, when you learn to love yourself, realizing that you are fearfully and wonderfully made by God, you begin to carry yourself differently. You begin to love differently. You begin to attract differently. You feel complete without a man by your side. You feel free from any pain and self-condemnation. You're not living in depression. You begin to shine knowing that God's saving the best for you. And it's just amazing what God can do once we submit ourselves to His will. Because I look
Yes.
back at my pictures now, and it's only been a year, and I don't see the same person. My smile is different. That sadness that was all over me is
Come
gone,
on. Come
and I'm
on.
being renewed. And now I can say that I'm ready to be somebody's wife. I'm ready to be my husband's helpmate. I'm ready to love the way that he needs to be loved, all because I have learned to love me. And that's the type of joy that no man can take from me, because it's from within and from him. Amen.
That's
And so my,
beautiful.
yeah, so my word of encouragement is for the people out there who are torn to pieces, like I said, I encourage you to just shift and refocus, knowing that as you focus and set your eyes back on him, he will heal you from your suffering. He will turn those things around and he will help you to rediscover your worth. But just remember that you gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the work.
That's
Chase
right.
after him. Yes,
That's right. That
yes,
is so true. That's what I say. My life changed. You know, when I developed a healthy relationship with me, my life changed. I mean,
right.
for the better. I did a video on it the other day. Just not
Mm-hmm.
scared to lose, people anymore.
Right.
That the healing process of getting back closer to God, walking in my purpose, fulfilling my dreams, pursuing my dreams, knowing that I matter, knowing that
Yes,
my voice matters, knowing that my feelings matter.
right.
My life changed. Like the way I see myself has changed.
Yes,
If you have a problem, with the way you see yourself, just turn to the source,
right.
Jesus. Don't look to man. Don't look to man, woman. Look to God. It never change. What He says about you, who He says you are, will never change. You will be that. Your value will never leave, and you got to know that. And you got to know that every day. But that was
Right.
beautiful what you said. That was
Thank
very
you.
beautiful. Hey, Mama Wanda. I love Mama Wanda.
Hi.
Blessed always. Hey, and Adoma a day.
Yes. Hey, Azuma.
Thank you for tuning in, Adoma a day. Thank you so much. So
Yes.
thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. God bless you, and
Oh, you're
I'm gonna
welcome.
stay tuned in. And thank you for your support. And
You're welcome.
y'all go get my new single. All things are possible. It's available right now. And all my books on self love. Go to SheiAtkins.com.
Yeah, and keep writing. Keep writing. You're making beautiful music. Oh my God, all of them
Yeah.
stuff. Oh,
And and that also allowed me to tap into my other gifts too. Getting closer to God, I was able to tap into the author in me, the speaker in me, the person who wouldn't dare go live,
right.
not me, scared to go live. Had to
Really?
build up the, yes, ma'am. I always have to build up the courage to go live. Some
Mm-hmm.
people do it like it's nothing, but for me, it it takes courage. Because I never saw myself as a speaker. I ain't no speaker, but that's because you're trying to speak like somebody else. Just speak like you. You country. You can't be you.
Right.
Speak the way you speak. Speak how the personality. Use the personality God gave you, and just talk. And that's what I'm doing. I ain't trying to be nobody. That's all I can be is me.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can be, and I love me. So,
Yeah.
for those who nervous, scared to go live, just do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
I was scared too, but hey, just do it and say what God put on your heart to say.
Right. Yeah, I remember it's crazy. Like I don't even know when he used to give me this vision, but the Lord always used to give me a vision of me being behind a podium, and I never understood it. Yeah, I never understood it. And I'm like, and at that time I was afraid to even do any kind of public speaking.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was in class and I had to speak in front of class, and I was shaking so much that I tripped.
Yeah.
And went up there.
Oh man.
And now that's what the Lord has me doing a lot of speaking.
Doing
So
a lot
like
of
if
speaking.
the Lord put a vision in your heart, and
Yeah.
you're like, man, I don't even know how it's gonna happen. The Lord is gonna get you to it. He's gonna
Yeah.
make it happen. Just trust him. Yeah, you may not see yourself doing that because I never would have thought that I'd be speaking behind no podium or doing any kind
Yeah.
of speaking. And now
Yeah.
that's what he has me doing.
But when
Yep.
you use what He's giving you, doors open
Yeah.
because your voice matters.
Right.
You make a difference. People need it the way you bring it.
Right.
So the door's gonna open. So once you start, you might as well get ready. You might once you say yes, because He got a path for you. He got people that need to hear what you have to say. So come on out, come on with it. We waiting on you.
And like a pastor once told me, he said, you have to be comfortable in the way that the Lord has given you the message to be delivered.
Yeah, I
So
like that.
Yeah, I love to write, and he's like, be comfortable in it.
Yeah.
That's the way the Lord gave you the message to be delivered. Be comfortable. Yeah,
And in order to get comfortable, you got to do it though, right? You got to start.
yeah,
You can't get comfortable if you don't do it. Never step out, right?
that's right. Because this right here is all brand new to me being on the live. But like I told you, I was like, I got to do something to break the ice.
That's right.
But
Thank you for saying yes, because like I say, this is not about people who have their name in lights. It's everybody's voice matters. On the self-love journey, everybody have a story that can help somebody, that can touch somebody's life. So it's not about how big you are. We all big to God. So
right, right.
yeah. So anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. I just thank y'all for tuning in. They go. Do you know visions of worthiness? That's good. Being comfortable in the way God gives it to you. That's right. Somebody needed to hear that. Be comfortable. Be you. Be you.
That's right.
Be you. To You are beautiful. You matter. You are significant. Your contribution makes a difference. Can't nobody do it like you.
That's right.
So all right, y'all. We finna get on up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all like it and share. Y'all know this new thing going on with the algorithm where certain people can only see your videos, certain people can only see your posts. So the more that you like it and share it, I don't know how to explain this algorithm stuff. I don't know. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Lena. And I see you in these Facebook streets and in these YouTube streets.
That's right. I'll see you.
Okay. God bless you.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye bye. Love y'all.